Howdy peeps and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the Church of St Peter and Paul in Swaffham, or Swaffham if you're local. And it's a rather impressive church for a little small town. Let's get looking. We have notes. There we go. So as you can see, here we are in the rather impressive entranceway. Now, this church dates from 1454 and is mostly built of Barnack limestone with functioning church bells or chimes. We'll have a look at the font while we're here. The usual vast array of all the dark stones in the floor are tombs or graves. So where were we? An oak hammer beam roof, which is home to 192 angels, hand carved in chestnut. So what we'll do is we'll have a wee zoom on the angels. Probably a bit rainy, but there we go. And its pièce de résistance is the tower that was built in the early 16th century on the eve of the Reformation. Another 20 years later, and the tower wouldn't have been built. It's elaborately decorated with the crossed keys of St Peter and crossed swords of St Paul. The lead and wood flesh on the top of the tower is 19th century. We'll see these when we go outside. It did replace a very similar earlier structure. There are aisles and clerestories to the north and the south, with a large transept chapel on the south. As we just have a look around and up, and try not to stare at the column for too long. Now we're going to do this fairly rapidly as the vicar is preparing for a baptism this afternoon, so eek. And here we are at one of the chapels. So the heating's just gone on to make it even warmer in here. It's surprisingly warm. And this is the south transept window. And it shows St George, St Martin, Michael, and the Virgin, or the Blessed Virgin. And this is a fairly recent window, as it has scenes at the bottom that depict the Battle of Zeebrugge, Battle in Jerusalem, Battle of Mons, and healing under the Blessed Virgin. And we'll go through the epitaph for the war memorial for those men of Swaffham who passed in the Great War. Quite a lot. I'll zoom out a bit so you can see them all. And also we've got a little remembrance altar. Let's say the reason for having Michael the Archangel above the scene in Mons is because apparently it was said that at the time a host of angels did lead the British Army into battle on that particular day. So yeah, very impressive window, especially for a south transept. The east window is even chunkier. And there's something else we have to look at while we're here. There's these rather interesting pew ends. Virtually all of them have the same acorn, etc., whatever it is. But the two at the front have a rather cool doggo. And over here, if I can fit through, get my belly through the gap, we have the peddler. A peddler of wares. Actually fairly famous around here, the peddler of Swaffham. Now, in the legend, John Chapman, for he is said peddler, had a dream of a location of a large sum of money or a treasure. Woke up, remembered the location, went and found it. He gave it to the church, he donated it. What a very nice man. And the money was used to build the north aisle and the tower. I've got to say, I do prefer the carved wooden pulpits to the brass ones. It looks so much better. Here we are. Just a couple of interesting memorials, although it is a bit of a dark and dismal day, so we'll try and get some actual light on the subject. There we go. I've got a head torch in my pocket, but I'd rather not use it. Another gorgeous window. The graveyard continues out, or the churchyard, whichever way you put it. I can never remember the correct term. I think it was attached to a church as a churchyard. If there's no church, there's a graveyard, whatever. It extends out to the east, and there are many stones from the 18th and 19th century which are rather impressive. Well, no, they at least show that this was a rather well-off area of the county at the time. One of the other windows, the east window, which is not old, it is relatively new glass. As you can tell by the colour difference with the older windows. I think colours are that bit more muted due to age. But so we do have a rather beautiful altar. And hopefully if I can get that to stay there, that might be the thumbnail if I remember by the time I get around to uploading this. But anyway, so here we are. Swaffham, St Peter, St Paul. This is obviously where the choir sits, because there we have the honking great Bishop and Sons of London organ. Rather apt name for a company that makes organs for churches, Bishop and Son. Sorry, couldn't resist that one. Anyway, on that bombshell, we'll flip the camera back round. I will say thank you for watching. We'll see you in the outside video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Any questions or comments, stick them down below. Sharp, why does your camera work so bad? Why are you wearing a hat inside a church? All that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Enjoy your hobbies, whatever they are. Whether you're a church crawler, a modeller, a fish keeper, weirdo. Peace out. Bye bye.